Hello everyone and welcome to a River States contest between the Brescia Bearcats and the IU Southeast Grenadiers. And it seems a bit of an issue with the shot clock, it seems, for one of the officials down at the court. Grenadiers enter 5-7 overall, 0-3 in conference play. The Bearcats enter in at 11-2 overall, 3-0 in conference play. Seems the issue with the shot clock has been fixed, as it will be Cassidy Morris under the basket to get the first points of the afternoon. Taylor Treat will drive up. She's got a lane, and she'll score. All tied at 2. Taylor Treat, first scorer for the Grenadiers. As Bryan will drive up, looking for a lane. She'll pass it out to Stewart. Stewart under the basket, able to complete the shot, as Taylor Treat will receive the pass in. This Bearcat team has obviously had some success, as Taylor Treat will get the pass over in the corner. Long pass out to Starr, who is able to handle it. Starr will drive up, lose it, taken over by Morris. Pass over to Bryan, who will bring it down the court for the Bearcats. Pass over to Lucas. Over to Cramp. Back to Lucas. And Lucas right under the basket, able to finish the point, and the Bearcats jump out to an early 4-point lead. It will be McKenna Wilson passing over to Treat for three. And Treat's shot is just off. And another turnover for the Grenadiers here early. Pass in to Lucas. Stewart to bring it down, a pass to Bryan. Over to Cramp. Back to Stewart. Stewart will drive, turn around, looking for a shot. Pass to Lucas for three, and she'll hit it. And the Bearcats jump out to an early 7-point lead. Obviously a team that's had a lot of success this season, as the Grenadiers will call a timeout here. Back now after the timeout, it will be Grenadiers ball, as the Bearcats currently hold on to a 9-2 lead. Pass out to Starr. Starr, short range, able to hit the two. And the Grenadiers now trail by 5. Opportunity to get a stop here and cut the lead down even more. It'll be Bryan to bring it up. Pass over to Lucas, who loses it, and that will be Grenadiers ball. And Lindsey Werner to pass it in. Pass it over to Treat. Treat will bring it up for the Grenadiers. Pass out to Starr for three. Lexi Starr for three. Grenadiers trail only by 2. It will be Stewart to bring it up for the Bearcats. Thought about a shot, won't take it. Over to Morris, to Lucas. Back to Stewart. Pass over to Bryan. Bryan looking for a lane, thinks she has one, and is able to put up another 2 off the glass. Good move from Genesis guide Bryan. Sweeney driving up, pass over to Starr, over to Treat. Treat thought about a shot, won't take it. She'll pass over to Werner. Werner right over to Kremp for the Bearcats, and she'll take it all the way and score. Be Sweeney to pass it in to Treat. Costly mistake there for the Grenadiers. Pass over to Sweeney. She'll try and drive up, pass out to Treat. We'll let that go, and it'll be another turnover against the Grenadiers in the early going of this contest. As Stapleton will check in, and she'll take Carly Sweeney's place. Amelia Mackey will also enter in for the Bearcats. As Bryan will pass it over to Mackey. Over to Morris underneath the basket. She'll turn. Won't make the shot. Rebounded by Starr. Starr will bring it up. She'll drive. Loses it. But McKenna Wilson able to get control. And it will be Grenadiers ball as Jessie Ledgerwood will enter for the Grenadiers. Lexi Starr will take a break. Pass in to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood will drive. Under the basket, she'll shoot. Won't make it. Lindsay Werner right there to get the rebound and complete the shot. Grenadiers trail by 4. Be Beatty. Over to Kremp. To Morris. Morris thought about a shot, won't take it. She'll drive. Won't make the shot. Lindsay Werner right there to take over. Pass over to Taylor Treat. Treat loses it for a second. Werner right there. Back to Treat. Over to Stapleton. To Treat. Treat will drive up. She has a lane, and she is fouled. Foul called on 12, Beatty. First foul of the afternoon, as it will send Taylor Treat to the line. And Treat will make her first. And Treat will make them both. Grenadiers within a shot here about halfway through the first quarter. Be Haley Johnson to pass it in. Pass over to Kremp. Pass to Mackey. Over to Beatty. Now Johnson, pass to Mackey. Mackey will drive. Over to Kremp. To Morris. Morris, short range, will hit the shot and extend that Brescia lead. Treat will bring it up. Pass to Wilson, long 3, McKenna Wilson. Long pass, Beatty able to take control. Back pass over to Morris. Over to Mackey. Back to Morris. To Johnson. Johnson to Beatty. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. It'll be Kremp taking a short range. And she'll make it. Grenadiers trail by 3. Just less than 4 minutes remain in this first quarter. Be Taylor Treat to bring it up. Behind the back pass to Werner. Werner for 3, and she'll hit it. Lindsay Werner for 3, and we're all tied at 17. Pass into Kremp, pass over to Morris. This Bearcat team really likes to pass the ball around. Really good ball movement after a three-pointer from Mackey there gives the Bearcats back the lead. Really good ball movement from the Bearcats thus far, but the Grenadiers are sticking right with them as that shot not able to be made from Treat. And it will be Beatty to bring it up, pass over to Johnson, to Mackey, back to Johnson. Over to Cramp, to Morris. Morris for three, won't go. Treat right there to grab the rebound. Treat, bit of miscommunication between Treat and Wilson. Seemed like Wilson expected Treat to pass as both Treat and Wilson will exit. Will be Lexi Starr and Ella Brown to take their place. Just under 3 minutes remain. Beatty drives and is fouled. Foul called on Brown, her first of the afternoon. Foul from Brown will send Beatty to the line. And she'll make her first. And she'll make them both, and that'll extend the Bearcat lead to 5. 2.5 remain in this first quarter. It'll be Lexi Starr to bring it up for the Grenadiers. Good screen set by Lindsay Werner. And a mid-range two from Lexi Starr, and the Grenadiers are sticking right with Brescia to start this game. Beatty will bring it up for the Bearcats. Lexi Starr guarding her, always somebody to watch on defense. Morris. And Stapleton almost able to get the steal there, but Johnson able to get away and a foul called. Another foul called on Brown for the Grenadiers. As Carly Higgins will check in for the Grenadiers. The first shot from Johnson is missed.
Hey, this one's good, kid. You got it.
And Haley Johnson will make her second for her first point of the afternoon as Brown will exit. It'll be Higgins to take her place. As Higgins will pass it in to Starr. Starr will pass it over to Ledgerwood, over to Werner. Werner driving, just off, able to get her own rebound. Pass out to Stapleton for three, just off. Starr able to get the rebound, turn around, short range two is good. Good job by the Grenadiers to stick with that. Lindsay Werner and Lexi Starr are both right there to get the rebounds and put quick shots up. Grenadiers able to keep this Bearcat lead at only 2. As Stapleton was able to knock that ball away, but a foul from Starr will keep the ball with the Bearcats. As Cramp and Joe will exit. It'll be Stewart and Morris to take their place. Pass into Morris. Over to Stewart. To Beatty. Beatty for three. Rolls off. Werner able to get the rebound. Pass over to Starr. Long pass over to Stapleton. And that ball knocked away. Beatty able to take control after the block. Pass over to Stewart. Pass to Lucas. Over to Beatty. To Stewart. Back to Lucas. Lucas over to Mackey in the corner, who misses the shot. Higgins able to get the rebound. Higgins will pass it over to Starr. Starr, short range, 2 is good. Grenadiers have tied this at 23. Last 30 seconds of this first quarter. It'll be Stewart to pass it over to Beatty. Back to Stewart. Over to Lucas. To Stewart under the basket, and a foul called on Lindsey Werner. Beatty will exit. It will be Genesis guide Bryan back on the court. Pass to Morris right under the basket, and a foul called. Be against Stapleton. And that will send Cassidy Morris to the line. First shot is good, as second shot is missed. Lexi Starr will bring it up for the Grenadiers. Last 5 seconds. And Lindsey Werner able to get a shot up right at the end of the first quarter. And the Grenadiers will go in to the second quarter leading by 1, 25-24. Back now, ready for the second quarter. Grenadiers and the Bearcats playing a close one here. Grenadiers have the advantage at 25-24. Bryan trying to find a lane. She'll pass it out to Morris. Morris over. Back to Bryan. To Mackey. Mackey's shot. No good. And a foul called. Foul called on Morris. Be Werner to pass it in to Starr. Starr will pass it over to Werner. Werner to Stapleton over in the corner. Stapleton drives, passes it over to Starr for 3. No good. Be Bryan to bring it up for the Bearcats. Bryan trying to find a move, and a travel called. And it will be Lexi Starr to bring it up for the Grenadiers once again. Starr looking for a lane. She'll drive, step back, pass it over to Werner. Back over to Starr. Starr thought about a 3, won't take it. Pass to Werner under the basket. She'll turn and make the 2. Grenadiers lead extends out 2-3. Pass in to Bryan to bring it up for the Grenadiers. Good defense from the Grenadiers. Bryan with nowhere to go, and a jump ball will give the Grenadiers the ball. He's Sweeney to pass it in to Starr. Starr almost loses it. We'll pass it over to Stapleton. Over to Werner. Werner looking for a lane. And a foul called against number 2 for the Bearcats, Bryan. Quick pass in to Werner. Werner with a lane, not able to get the shot off. Be Bryan to bring it up. Pass over to Lucas. Lucas's shot won't go, but Stewart right there for the rebound, able to put up another shot, and the Bearcats are back within 1. Lexi Starr to bring it up. Pass over to Stapleton. Over to Sweeney for 3. Carly Sweeney for 3. Grenadiers hold a 4-point lead. First points of the night for Sweeney. Quick pass over to Lucas, who will put up a quick 2 and bring the Bearcats back to within a shot. Werner once again will pass it in to Lexi Starr. Starr will call a play. Pass out over to Stapleton. Stapleton thought about a 3, won't take it. She'll drive, looking for a lane, finds one, and puts up the 2. Great move from Grace Stapleton. Her first points. And the Grenadiers back to holding a 4-point lead. Grace Stapleton able to get the steal, and she'll put up a 2. Grace Stapleton. Back-to-back scores from Stapleton. Very impressive play from her so far, as there will be a media timeout on the court. After the media timeout, it will be Bearcat ball. Quick pass into Lucas, over to Beatty. Pass over to Mackey. That ball hit up by Grace Stapleton once again. Pass over to Starr. Starr over to Stapleton. Wide open. Good pass to Werner. And she'll just miss that shot. Highly contested shot for Werner, and just got it off the rim. As quite a few players go down, it seems like they're all okay, thank goodness. But it will be Bearcat ball as Mackey will exit and Morris will take her place. It'll be Beatty to pass it in for the Bearcats. Quick pass in, blocked by Sweeney. Sweeney pass over to Stapleton. Stapleton will slow down, back to Sweeney, back over to Stapleton. Pass to Werner. Back to Stapleton for 3. Just off, rebounded by Cramp. Pass over to Beatty. 3 from Brady is no good, and the Grenadiers will take control after the air ball from the Bearcats. As Stapleton will take a well-deserved break, it'll be Taylor Treat to take her place. Treat looking to set something up. She'll pass it over to Ledgerwood. To Sweeney. Sweeney drives, passes out to Treat. To Ledgerwood for 3, won't go. A couple of players went down, but everyone seems to be okay as Beatty will bring it up for the Bearcats. Pass to Morris under the basket, and a foul called. Foul called on Starr, be her second of the afternoon, as Joe will enter in for the Grenadiers, and Stapleton will take Starr's place. Morris's first shot is good. And she'll make them both, as Ledgerwood will pass it in to Treat. Just about halfway through this second quarter. Treat pass back to Werner. Thought about a 3, won't take it. Pass it over to Stapleton. Stapleton across the court to Treat for 3. Bounces in and out. Tough break for Treat there, but it'll be Beatty to bring it up for the Bearcats. Pass back to Lucas. Cramp will bring it up. Morris right under the basket. Good pass from Jenna Cramp. And the Bearcats are within a shot as Taylor Treat will bring it up, trying to find a lane. She'll pass it back to Warner. Thought about a shot, won't take it. Over to Stapleton. Stapleton pass to Werner, lose it for a second, but able to recover. Pass to Sweeney. Over to Treat. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Treat over to Stapleton. 5 seconds left. To Treat. 2 seconds left. Treat's 3. Just off. Morris with the rebound will pass over to Beatty. Over to Lucas. To Morris. Over to Beatty for 3. And Beatty will hit the 3, and the Bearcats have retaken the lead. 35-34, just under 4 minutes remain before halftime. Treat trying to find a lane, pass over to Stapleton for 3. Grace Stapleton for 3. Grenadiers take the lead right back. And Grace Stapleton continues an impressive first half. Beatty will call a play for the Bearcats, pass it over to Joe. Back to Beatty. Over to Lucas. Over to Cramp. Long pass to Joe for 3. Bounces off the back of the rim and is rebounded by Stapleton. Stapleton over to Treat. To Werner. Pass to Sweeney. Sweeney, good move to Werner. Kicked out, and the ball will stay with the Grenadiers. Bryan will take the place of Beatty as Treat prepares to throw it in for the Grenadiers. Opportunity to add on to this lead. Treat will pass it over to Stapleton. Who is fouled by Lucas. Head coach Nick Chakowski for the Bearcats disagrees, but it will be Grenadiers ball as Treat is looking to set something up. Passes over to Ledgerwood. Over to Treat. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Grenadiers. Pass over to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood will drive and one! Jesse Ledgerwood always an offensive threat for the Grenadiers, has remained quiet up until now, but is able to make her first points of the night with an opportunity to add on. As Warner and Sweeney will exit, Wilson will enter. And Ledgerwood will complete the and one. Actually, it seemed like Warner was just grabbing a quick drink, and she'll stay on the court for the Grenadiers. Pass over to Joe, back to Brian. Brian looks for a lane. Pass over to Lucas, to Joe for three. And Joe will hit the three. And the Bearcats are staying right with the Grenadiers. Just about 2.5 remain before half. Grenadiers would love to add on to this lead. Pass back to Werner for three. Just off. Rebounded by Cramp. Pass over to Brian. Pass back over to Joe. To Lucas. Lucas for three. And the Bearcats will take back the lead after the three-pointer from Caroline Lucas. Brings her point totals up to 10. As Taylor Treat will call play, we're in the last 2 minutes of this second quarter. That ball dribbled off the back of Lindsay Werner's foot. And a turnover for the Grenadiers there. Costly mistake from Taylor Treat as she lost that ball and had to go back over on the Bearcat side of the court. Quick pass over to Joe for three. And once again, Jordan Joe able to hit the three-pointer. Grenadiers now down 4. Good screen set by Ledgerwood. Pass over to Wilson. Back over to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood will drive. Good pass to Werner. Wilson for three is good. McKenna Wilson for three. Grenadiers trail by 1. Brian will bring it up. Pass over to Kremp, to Joe. Back to Brian. Brian for three. Just off. Ledgerwood there for the rebound. In the last minute before half, Ledgerwood will slow things down, try and set something up for the Grenadiers. Good screen by Werner. Pass back to her. Pass over to Treat, to Stapleton. Back to Treat. Back over to Stapleton. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Grenadiers. Werner spins. Not able to complete the shot as Brian will bring it up. Down to just over 30 seconds left before half. Both teams wanting to go into the second half with a lead. Brian will pass over to Lucas. Pass is long. And Morris not able to save it. It'll be Grenadiers ball with 23 seconds left. Grenadiers can take the last shot with the hopes of taking the lead before going into halftime. Taylor Treat will bring it up for the Grenadiers. 15 seconds remain. 10 seconds. Pass over to Ledgerwood for three. Just off. 3 seconds left. Stapleton for three. Just short. And the last shot will not be put up. So the Grenadiers will go into halftime with a deficit, trailing 44-43. ready now for the start of the third quarter. Brescia currently leads the Grenadiers 44-43. Bryan looking for a lane. She won't find one, as that ball will go to the Grenadiers. Point leader so far, Carolyn Lucas has 10. She leads for the Bearcats, followed by Cassidy Morris with 7 and Jordan Joe with 6. For the Grenadiers, Lexi Starr leads all point scorers with 14 now, after a three-pointer from Lexi Starr will give the Grenadiers back the lead. As a foul called on Sweeney. Starr leads all scorers with 14, followed closely by Lindsay Werner with 9 and McKenna Wilson with 6. And a travel called on Lucas will give the Grenadiers the ball here after retaking the lead in this third quarter. Be Taylor Treat to bring it up. Impressive thing about the Grenadiers, before that shot from Starr, they were shooting at 50%. And that's percentage going to continue to rise. McKenna Wilson with a 3. Grenadiers now lead by 5. Grenadiers have been very effective this afternoon in their shooting, as that ball is going to go back to the Grenadiers. And the Grenadiers have come to play so far in this second half. Came in trailing by 1, now lead by 5 after 2 big three-pointers from Lexi Starr and McKenna Wilson. Sweeney looked to create some space, pass to Treat, thought about a 3, won't take it. Over to Wilson, back to Treat. Screen set by Wernick, but the shot missed by Treat, and it'll be Beatty to bring it up for the Bearcats. Pass over to Stewart, over to Cramp. Good spin move and shot by Cramp will keep the Bearcats in it. They now trail by 3. Taylor Treat will bring it up for the Grenadiers and slow it down to call a play. Pass to Wilson, who will lose it, but a foul called. That will be on Brooklyn Stewart, as Stewart will exit. Pass in to Treat. And a long 3 from Wilson is good. McKenna Wilson, back-to-back 3s. Grenadiers now lead by 6. Beatty to bring it up. She'll pass it over to Lucas. Lucas to Morris. And a foul called on Wilson. It'll be Wilson's first. Beatty ready to pass it in for the Bearcats. Long pass out to Lucas. Lucas over to Beatty. To Cramp. Cramp will drive, try to spin around, pass to Beatty. Back to Lucas. Lucas will drive, thinks she has a lane, and 1 for Lucas. Lexi Starr has the foul called on her. That is her 3rd. As Stapleton will enter in for Starr, who takes a well-deserved break as Lucas looks to complete the and 1 opportunity. And she will not. Rebounded by Wilson. Pass over to Treat. Treat will pass it over to Stapleton. Stapleton had a very good first half. Pass out to Sweeney. Thought about a shot, won't take it. Pass to Werner. Over to Treat. Treat will drive up. Pass over to Stapleton for three. Just off. Rebounded by Morris. Beatty will bring it up. Look for somebody to pass it to. She'll find Morris. Morris over to Lucas. Back to Morris under the basket. Trying to get around Wilson. Pass back to Lucas. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 5 left for Brescia. Pass out to Morris for three. Is good. And the Bearcats trail only by one. Very similarly to how the first half went. And a foul called. Looks like that will be against Lucas. Her second. Be Mackey and Risley. To enter in for the Bearcats. Be started passing in for the Grenadiers. Long pass out to Stapleton. Mackey able to get a hand on it, but Stapleton able to stay with it. Pass out to Sweeney. Sweeney drives, finds a lane, and one! Carly Sweeney! Foul called on Gracie Risley. And Sweeney will convert on the and one. And the Grenadiers now lead by 4. Beatty to bring it up for the Bearcats. Pass over to Mackey. To Morris under the basket. Trying to look for a shot. And a foul called on Wilson. Be Beatty to pass it in just about at the halfway point of this third quarter. And that pass is short, but Morris able to recover. Pass out to Risley for three. Won't go. Rebounded by Stapleton. Stapleton pass out to Werner. Over to Treat for three. Just off. Rebounded by the Bearcats. That's going to result in a jump ball going the Grenadiers' way. It'll be Sweeney to pass it in. She'll find Treat. Treat thought about a shot, won't take it. Stapleton's going to drive and be fouled. Foul called on Mackey will send Stapleton to the line. And Stapleton will make her first.
Hey, play together, boy. We got it. Let's go.
And she'll make them both. Grenadiers extend their lead out to 6. As Johnson's pass is knocked out of the way. It'll stay with the Bearcats, but cut a second off the clock. And the pass to Beatty will connect this time as she'll lead the Bearcats down the court. Good defense by the Grenadiers forces the Bearcats to call a timeout. We'll be back right after that timeout. Grenadiers lead 57-51. back now after the timeout. It is Bearcat ball. They will pass it over to Beatty. Beatty will drive up, pass it out. Retreat to bring it up, pass over to Sweeney for three. Carly Sweeney hits the three, and the Grenadiers extend their lead out to 9. Be Beatty to bring it up for the Bearcats. Pass over to Morris. Morris, pass out to Mackey, and Mackey's three will connect. Be Werner to pass it in. She'll find Treat right back to Werner. Werner will drive up the court, pass out to Stapleton, over to Treat for three. In and out. It'll be Johnson, pass over to Beatty. Back over to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive up, and she is fouled right under the basket. Foul will be called on Stapleton. And that foul will send Haley Johnson to the line. And she'll miss her first. Second shot from Johnson. And that will bounce in. Cuts the Grenadier lead down to 5. Pass into Treat. Treat looking to slow things down, call a play. Pass over to Sweeney. Sweeney drives. Will take it back. Pass out to Treat. Over to Wilson. And Wilson loses it. Beatty will pick it up. Long pass out to Cramp. Looks for the shot. And one is called. Against Sweeney. Didn't seem like Sweeney was doing much, just wasn't able to get out of the way. And a foul called against her as she'll take a well-deserved break as Ledgerwood is back out on the court. And the and one is completed. And a quick pass into Treat. Over to Stapleton. And Stapleton will drive, give it over to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood over to Wilson. Wilson almost loses it, and she will lose it. But the ball will stay with the Grenadiers. Bearcats were able to knock it out of the hands of Wilson, but the ball stays with the Grenadiers. Pass in to Werner. Werner will give it over to Treat. Treat will give it over to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood drives up, out to Werner. And a shot clock violation will turn the ball over. And that could prove to be a costly mistake. Grenadiers only leading by 2 with just under 3 minutes left in the third. Pass into Cramp. Over to Stewart. To Mackey for 3. And Mackey's 3 is good, and the Bearcats will take a 1-point lead. Treat's going to drive it up, being guarded by Beatty. Pass over to Brown. Brown's going to drive. She has a lane, and Brown will score. And the Grenadiers take the lead right back. Pass into Beatty. First points of the afternoon for Ella Brown. And that pass able to be hung on to by Cramp. Pass over to Stewart. Thought about a 3, won't take it. Tries to get right up under the basket, and a foul called. Foul called on Stapleton. And that will send Stewart to the line. And Stewart will make her first. And we are tied at 62. And she'll make them both. Bearcats will retake the lead, and a quick pass from Brown, not being able to be grabbed by. And what a turn of events there. The pass from Brown was a little too early. Treat was not able to recover it, but then Brown comes in, blocks the Bearcat shot, and will be fouled and be sent to the line. That's not how you draw it up in the pregame, but the Grenadiers will take it here, trailing only by 1. And Brown's first shot takes a bad bounce, but still an opportunity to tie the game for the Grenadiers here. And she'll make the second, and we're all tied up at 63. Just over 2 minutes remain in this third quarter. Johnson will bring it up for the Bearcats. Pass over to Bryan. Over to Mackey. Mackey looking for a lane. Pass back to Bryan. Bryan almost loses it. Will pass it right under the basket. Werner able to get a hand on it. Over to Mackey. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Mackey's three is good. And the Bearcats are going to take a 3-point lead. Just about a minute and a half left in this third quarter. Long pass out to Treat. Over to Brown. Brown thought about a three, won't take it. Give it back to Treat. Treat's three. Just off. Rebounded by the Bearcats. It'll be Bryan to bring it up. Bryan will drive. Goes for the two. Blocked. And a foul called. Foul called on Stapleton. And it's going to send Cramp to the line as Starr and Stapleton will trade places. Cramp will make her first. And she'll make them both. And the Bearcat lead is all of a sudden up to 5 as that pass in is blocked. And the Bearcats will take control, but taken right back by Ledgerwood. And then a foul called on Brown. Foul will send Johnson to the line. And she'll miss her first. And she'll miss them both. Bearcats not able to get the rebounds. And it will be Grenadiers ball. Grenadiers trail by 5. Just about a minute left in the third. Quick pass out to Starr. Starr will bring it up. We're in the last minute. Starr pass out to Treat for 3. A bit too long, but Brown able to get the rebound. Pass out will not be able to be recovered by the Grenadiers, and it will be Bearcat ball. Bryan trying to call a play, looking to draw something up. Pass out to Johnson. Bearcats definitely trying to slow things down here in the latter seconds of the third quarter, go into the last quarter of the game with a lead. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And a foul called. It will be an and one with 16 seconds left as Sweeney will take Brown's place. And the and one attempt will not be completed. Grenadiers have about 10 seconds to get a shot off. Sweeney will drive up, not make the shot, but Ledgerwood right there, able to get the rebound twice. And with 1 second left, it will be Grenadiers' ball. Treat to pass it in. Pass it to Brown, who will make the shot. And the Grenadiers will go into the fourth quarter, trailing only by 5. Current score, 70-65 Bearcats. And a bit of an interesting start to this fourth quarter as a ref has asked a fan to be removed from this game. Athletic Director Todd Bannister at IU Southeast is working on that situation now. But there's still basketball to be played as Johnson will pass it in to Bryan. Pass it over to Mackey, back to Johnson. Over to Bryan. Short range is missed. Rebounded by Werner. As a player for the Bearcats slips, but gets up, is able to recover. Werner right under the basket, is able to complete the shot. Looked like Morris that went down. Looks like she's dealing with a little bit of discomfort there. As Bryan will bring it up. Grenadiers trail only by 3. Bryan looking to get something started. And a foul called. And that ball will go to the Grenadiers. Foul called on Morris. Be Werner to pass it in, and she'll find Treat. Treat will drive it down the court, looking for a lane, pass it out to Brown. Brown over to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood back to Brown. Brown's going to drive up, looking for an opportunity off the glass, just off the rim. It'll be Beatty to bring it up. Pass over to Johnson. Over to Lucas. Lucas will drive and is able to put it up off the glass. Pass in from Brown over to Werner, over to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood's going to drive up, give it to Brown right under the basket, and she is fouled. Foul is on Johnson. It'll be Ella Brown at the line. Grenadiers trailing by 5. And Brown will make her first. And she'll make them both. Cuts the Bearcat lead down to 3. And the Grenadiers still very much in this game with 8 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Pass in to Mackey. Back over to Stewart. Stewart's going to drive up. Pass over to Mackey is blocked by Ledgerwood. Werner able to recover, pass it over to Mills. Mills will give it over to Treat. Treat is fouled. Foul called on Brooklyn Stewart, and it will send Taylor Treat to the line. And Treat will make her first. Very back and forth game here this evening. Neither team able to really pull away so far, as Treat will make both. And the Bearcat lead sits at only 1. Beatty able to get some space after Treat slips. Pass to Morris. Over to Beatty. Beatty's 3. Just off. Rebounded by Mills. Mills able to hold on to it. She'll give it over to Treat. And a media timeout call. Back now after the timeout. Quick pass in to Ledgerwood, who's not able to finish the shot off. Pass over to Beatty. Grenadiers trail only by 1. Pass over to Lucas. Lucas will drive up under the basket, and 1 for Lucas. And Lucas not able to convert. as Mills and Brown will enter. Wilson and Sweeney will exit. Pass over to Lucas. Over to Mackey, back to Lucas. To Morris. Morris loses it for a second, able to stay with it. Over to Beatty. Beatty will drive up, look for a shot. And called for a walk. As Mills and Brown will exit, Sweeney and Wilson will enter. Quick pass into Treat. Treat, good move, and one! Taylor Treat. Opportunity to tie this game up. As Sweeney and Wilson will exit once again for Mills and Brown. And Treat not able to complete the and one. Quick drive by Lucas. And a foul called against Mills. And once again, the same exchange. Brown and Mills will exit. Sweeney and Wilson will enter in. Bearcats lead by one. Opportunity to add on here. And the first free throw is missed. And she'll make her second. So that will extend the Bearcat lead to 2, still within a shot for the Grenadiers. Taylor Treat will bring it up, give it over to Ledgerwood. Pass out to Sweeney. Sweeney looking for a lane, and she will be fouled.
Hey, let the girls decide the game. Let's go. Let the kids decide the game.
That will send Sweeney to the line as Wilson and Brown will trade places. Opportunity to tie the game for Carly Sweeney. She'll miss her first, but can still put the Grenadiers within one. And Sweeney will make her second, so the Grenadiers are back to within a point. Just about halfway through this final quarter. Pass in to Beatty. Beatty being guarded by Treat. And a foul called on Treat. First foul by Treat on the afternoon. Will be Beatty once again to bring it in. Pass over to Mackey. Mackey over to Stewart. To Morris underneath the basket. And an offensive foul against Mackey will give the ball to the Grenadiers. Foul against Morris. Apologies. Pass in from Werner to Treat. Over to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood will pass it off, and it will go to the Bearcats. B. Johnson to pass it in. Still a very tight game. Just under 6.5 left. B. Johnson to bring it up for the Bearcats. Pass out to Beatty. Beatty looks for somebody, passes to, she'll find Cramp. Cramp tries to get through and will make the layup there. Grenadiers now trail by 3. Treat will drive, pass it. Seemed like maybe off the foot of Beatty as Stapleton and Starr will enter in for Mills and Brown. And the Grenadiers will still have control of the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Starr. Thought about a shot, won't take it. Starr will call a play. Pass over to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood drives. Not able to make the shot. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson, pass. Oh my goodness. One of the people at our score table just took a basketball off the side of the head. But that ball will stay with the Bearcats after the deflection of the pass. Pass over to Bryant. Bryant looking for an opportunity to drive, loses it for a second. And a foul called on Treat. Quick pass into Bryan. Bryan's going to drive up and she'll step out of bounds. Werner to pass it in. She'll pass it in to Treat. Right back over to Werner. Werner will pass it over to Starr. Starr out to Werner. Werner for 3. Just off. Rebounded by Stewart. As Connor will take it. It'll be Mackey to bring it down. Pass over to Johnson. Johnson will drive up. And a foul called against Lindsay Werner. We're past the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Grenadiers trail by 3. Still anyone's game. And there will be a timeout. Back now after the media timeout, it will be Johnson at the line after the foul by Werner, and she'll make her first. And she'll make them both, and that will extend this Bearcat lead to 5. 4.5 remain in this game. Starr has a lane. Won't take the shot. We'll pass it back to Werner. Werner will drive. And one! Lindsey Werner. Grenadiers have found themselves in a couple of deficits, but have clawed their way back. Opportunity to be within a shot. And Werner will complete the and one. Bearcat lead is only 2. Pass into Mackey. Pass over to Stewart. Over to Connor, who will make a layup off the glass. Lead is back out to 4. Taylor Treat will bring it up for the Grenadiers. Pass out to Mills. Over to Werner. Werner will drive. Turn. Just off the rim. Pass over to Mackey. Under 4 minutes remain. Be Connor. Pass is lost and will stay with the Bearcats. Mackey looking for somebody to pass it to. He'll pass it over. Ledgerwood takes the shot. Pass over to Treat right under the basket, and she is fouled. This will send Treat to the line as Lexi Starr checks in, and she'll take the place of Lindsey Werner. Treat's first shot just off.
Hey, rebound the ball. Let's go.
And she'll miss them both. But Lexi Starr able to take over the rebounds. And the ball will stay with the Grenadiers. And a foul on Stewart will now send Lexi Starr to the line. And Lexi will make her first. And she'll make them both. Grenadiers now trail by 2. It'll be Stewart looking for somebody to pass it into, and Mills able to deflect it, but it will stay with the Bearcats.
14.
Stewart once again will pass it over to Morris, back to Stewart. Stewart being guarded by Starr. Over to Beatty. And Ledgerwood will take it over. Ledgerwood drives and one! Jesse Ledgerwood will tie it, and the Grenadiers have an opportunity to take the lead. Lindsey Werner will check in and take the place of Lexi Starr.
Hey, let's go, boys. Play together. We're all right. Let's go.
Ledgerwood, opportunity to take the lead for the Grenadiers, and she will. 3 minutes remain. Grenadiers now lead by 1. And a foul called.
Get around, Booker. Just let her be dirty the whole time.
Foul called
She can't.
on Morris.
That's why she pushed off. Go.
And the Bearcats will take a timeout. It'll be Ledgerwood with the ball. She'll pass it into Treat. 3 minutes remain in this fourth quarter. Grenadiers hold a 1-point lead. Werner spins off the glass. Rebounded by the Bearcats. It'll be Beatty to bring it up. Beatty being guarded by Treat. Beatty will pass over to Mackey. Back to Beatty. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Bearcats. Over to Mackey. Mackey for three. Off. Grabbed by Morris. And a foul called. Shot was grabbed by Joe. Sorry, that was Jordan Joe who was fouled there, and she'll be sent to the line. Foul by Sweeney. And the first shot is made, and we are all tied at 82. Second shot from Joe is good, and the Bearcats will retake a 1-point lead. Werner to pass the ball in. She'll pass it to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood over to Sweeney. Sweeney to Starr. Starr back to Sweeney. Sweeney will drive. Pass it to Werner. Werner mid-range is good. Grenadiers retake the lead. 84-83. As the Grenadiers will call a timeout here. Just over 2 minutes remain. Grenadiers hold an 84-83 lead over the Bearcats. Pass will be into Mackey. Back over to Stewart. Stewart will drive up, pass, and that will stay with the Bearcats. It's been a neck and neck game all afternoon. No surprise that the ending would be a nail-biter. Pass to Stewart, taken over by Werner. Werner able to hold on, pass it over to Starr, pass to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood stays with it, she'll drive and make the layup there. Grenadiers now lead by 3. Under 2 minutes remain now. Pass over to Mackey for three. And Mackey's three is good. We're tied at 86. A minute 30 remain. It'll be Treat to bring it up for the Grenadiers. Treat will pass it over to Brown. Brown back to Treat. Treat will call a play. Drive and make the layup off the glass. Grenadiers lead by 2. Pass into Beatty, and we're in the last minute of the fourth quarter, and a timeout called by the Bearcats. .57 seconds left in the game. It'll be Stewart to pass it in. Bearcat ball. Passes into Morris. Back to Stewart. Over to Beatty. Over to Mackey. Mackey for three. Just off. Rebounded by Starr. Last 40 seconds. Grenadiers will slow it down. Starr over to Ledgerwood, to Treat, to Brown. Brown will drive up and is able to make it off the glass. Grenadiers lead by 4. We're in the last 20 seconds of this game. Treat falls. Pass over to Morris. Morris for three. Won't go. Rebounded. And the 2 is made. It's a one-shot game. We're in the last 5 seconds and a foul called. Grenadiers lead 92-88. It'll be Taylor Treat at the line. And the first shot is missed by Treat. Second shot by Treat. Will not be made. Rebounded by Werner. Werner pass it to Ledgerwood. And the Grenadiers will hold it, and they'll come away with a 92-88 victory here this afternoon. Grenadiers, what a performance, able to stick with the Bearcats all night as the Grenadiers will improve to 6-7 overall, 1-3 in conference. Bearcats will fall to 11-3, 3-1 in conference. Thank you all for joining us here this afternoon. This has been Zach Reisner with IUS Athletics, and as always, roll Deers.